What's up, guys? Hunter Frontier back at it again with another video. And in this video, guys, we're gonna be talking about cards that you definitely should be selling before it's too late. And of course, we're gonna start off with the more charming cards, more specifically Polaria and of course Meows. Now you guys can check it out right here. But Polaria itself is the CR for about over $100 right now, which is a great time to sell this. You do have, of course, the Secret Rare Polaria over here, which is above about 68 and climbing. And then you do have the Ultra Rare over here, which is lowest like 55, 59 actually, with a verified seller. So these are great cards to sell. And we do have Meow's last thing here, lowest 48, which funny enough, this card a few weeks ago was about 65 bucks. So again, it is starting to drop, and the reason for all this is because the Megatins are coming out in September, and we kind of know, have an anticipated hint that these cards will be getting reprinted in some form or fashion. Now I wonder though, for Polaria, and even of course Meows, will these cards be getting super rares, old, other kind of printings like we did for the rarity collections? But again, the Megatins are different from that, but again, who knows what Konami will actually do at the end of the day. So it is up to them. But I have Effect Failure next. Before I go into this one, I just want to do a little quick PSA. If you guys are watching my buy cards now videos, or even the sell these now videos, you don't necessarily have to take my advice. This is just my opinion, of course, but it's great to check these videos out because you can kind of just see where the market is going and kind of just see what you want to do. What is your next step going into this game? So just want to put that out there. But going back into Effect Veiler here, these are great cards to sell, especially from Rarity Collection 1. Just, the majority of Rarity Collection 1 are great cards to sell because they're just so expensive, plus the fact that a lot of them are amazing staples for the game, right? Forbidden Droplet, Evenly Matched, you have Effect Failure, you have other hand traps as well, like the other Ghost Sisters. So just to kind of put that in your head. Also, the Core Century Secret Rare version of Effect Failure has dropped. And I think that, people aren't, of course, using it, but it also has the competitor and the alt art. And it might be time to just sell this if you aren't looking to keep it and maybe buy the alt art, or you want to just use it for something else, of course. And, something like the Platinum Secret Rare and the Collector's Rare are great cards, great prices. If you're not using them, flip them. Maybe you can try to save up to afford that $1,000 deck, right? That meta deck. Moving on, same thing with Ash Blossom here. Now, the only difference is that this is the leader of the set, and lowest 139, not too bad. I actually think overall this will survive and this will go back up. So if you don't want to sell this, you don't necessarily have to, but I just kind of wanted to update you on the process of where this card is going. Now, of course, it has the Ultar competitor, but I don't think that that card will actually beat up this card because this is the OG copy. Everyone uses Ash Blossom, right? So I would just really stick and kind of just have this in your collection. And, over time, you'll see that this will definitely beat out its competitor. Moving on, we have Nibiru, and I put this up here, the Quarter Century Secret Rare from the first Rarity Collection, is because the more showing alt art version that came out in a further Rarity Collection set is doing much better. People are preferring that one to see like the huge beast that's actually inside Nibiru, the primal being, right? The rock. So with the OG copy, it's not bad around this price range if you do want to flip it and get something else. But again, end of the day, that is your decision. And moving on, we have Therion King Regulus. This card has actually been more popular recently and actually has been getting bought out. 10 listings left. Lowest for a verified seller is 115 bucks. And I mean, highest is 400, but that's insane. So this is something to kind of just put on your radar. If you do have this, maybe you got out of the game for a little bit, you're getting back into it. You're like, wait a minute, I have this card in my collection. Am I using it? No. Time to flip it for some money. Why not? Use that for something else, of course. And moving on, we do have Paladins of Bonds in Unity. And, this card, just like with the other Magician cards over here, you can kind of see have been going up in price. And it's nice to see that consistency, which over time now these cards are getting valued more. I will say when it comes to the Magicians themselves, I believe it's not really the Magician or the color, it's more of where that specific card came from, right? Like you have Duelist Nexus, it's still 82. Duelist Nexus, as itself, wasn't really a good set over time, but if you look at something like the Age of Overlord set, it was great. It had SP Little Knight, it had a lot of the Snake Eyes cards, and you can see the reflection of that in the price of this card. So I think when you look at Paladins of Bonds in Unity, this card might only just be going back up and going back up, because Supreme Darkness was an okay set. I think personally, it's probably just to complete the set you want to get this card as well. But it really depends, like, are you the type of person that wants to collect all 4 Magicians plus the Paladin, or just the 4? So Regardless though, if you do have this set and you're looking to sell, now might not be actually a good time to actually go ahead and sell the set before it drops in price. Moving on, we do have Dragon of Pride and Soul, and for this one in Infinite Forbidden, I think Konami was again trying to like expand it more and add more dragons into like that whole mix, but it didn't really take off. And I feel like for the price it's at now, you might as well just offload it before it goes further down. You can kind of see how the chart was. It was 70 and then just slightly dipped. So I don't see anything bringing it back up. I think we're kind of over that 25th anniversary gimmick. So at this point, just flip this and move on. Moving on, of course, we do have Blue Eyes White Dragon, and this is from the tins. Now, this one is slightly going down because we do have the ulti that got announced, of course, finally, and people are really going into that one. So I will say that I'm not too sure if we will be, people are going to be more enthused to play this one now. And it has been a while since it's, of course, been out. It's been relatively like 30 for the longest time. Might be the time to just flip it and buy the ulti if you guys do want to do that as well. And then we do have Stake Your Soul. Now this is the Dueling Mirrors reprint, and you can see here that again, Vanquish Soul is very, very popular nowadays, and you do want to pick this up if you can, if you're trying to play Vanquish Soul. But if not, this is a perfect time to actually go ahead and sell your copies. Dig into your bulk, see if you have this, and of course use that for something else. Then we have Lacrima, the Crimson Tears. Now this card notoriously went up so much, but again, it's a target for a reprint in September, so if you're not using it, go ahead and flip it. We also have Primite Lordly Load, and this one is from Rage of the Abyss, the OG copy. It's around the same price as the reprint, but still, it's at a great price that you might want to go ahead and just sell as well. And finally, guys, we have Fiendsmith Track, which I don't have to say much about. This card too was just insane. Doesn't have that reprint, but hey, when it comes to September, you guys already know what's going to happen. It's going to get that reprint in some form or fashion, or get announced in a side set. So it is just imperative that you sell this sooner rather than later. But guys, that's all I have for you for today's video on cards you should be selling before it's too late. And if you have any cards down below that I, of course, forgot, let me know and let us know in the comment section, and we'll have that conversation, of course. But guys, if you liked the video, make sure you give it a huge like, comment down below your thoughts, and of course, if you guys are not subscribed to the channel, what are you doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn the notification bell on so you're updated the next time I upload new videos. All right, guys, hopefully you have a good rest of your day or night, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.